This is a Substack post, the right way to live, because a life built on other people's shoots will never feel like yours. What basic questions पूछते हैं वो? Who tells us how to live this life? Where is the rule book that is to be followed? There are no rules to live. This is reality. Everyone on and off the internet is telling you the nature I observe is not that boring, and definitely run is not that boring. When you start fitting the energies concept in Quran, then you start realizing that it's not about the male or female gender, it's more about the masculine and feminine energies. You should leave your job. You should build a business for your freedom. You should do e-commerce. You should build an email list. You should create content in YouTube videos. You should not live with your parents as an adult. You should be earning till this age. You should believe in God. You should be married. Why is someone else telling you what you should do and what you should not do? You're led to believe that there is only one right way to live, and that's anything else is a mistake. 6 months of years, eventually you realize you have been living by someone else's standard, not your own. I think it's okay if you don't want to get married at 23 standard age for a Pakistani woman. It's okay if you first want to figure out yourself, but it's hard to live with those people, society. Like there is a problem. Why एक मर्द या औरत शादी करके दूसरे पार्टनर से क्यों जान चले जाते हैं, you know? Like there is this initial concept you are nothing until unless you marry husband, partner. There's this thing in our parents. Just get married. Just find a guy. Just get married. That's all I want from you. Does it tell where are we going? And let me ask, if you don't know yourself, your partner does not know herself or himself. जब आप दोनों का combination अगली generation निकलनी है, don't you think so? That confusion is going to multiply by infinity times. For instance, the notion that the 9 to 5 jobs equal unhappiness. Maybe 9 to 5 job works for certain people. It's one template. This is one education system जिसमें सब पढ़ रहे हैं and सब different है. But is everyone unhappy? No, it's just people projecting their own biases, their own experiences onto others as if what worked for them is the only way to live. And you can't make others understand that certainty, predictability. You know, you start doing anything and people will start telling you what you should do. There's no one universal way to live a life. It's a common sense. एक छत के नीचे husband wife के बच्चे are of different personalities. Husband and wife are different, and then versatility makes it beautiful. Instead, there was a research. वो photographer दो लोगों की शादी होती है, उनकी तस्वीरें लेते हैं और फिर decades बाद, after 10, 20, 25 years बाद फिर उनकी तस्वीर लेते हैं, and he can tell from his observation, photography जो उसने की होती है couples की, कि one हमेशा एक partner दूसरे partner में ढल जाता है, maybe submissive वाला या वाली into dominant one, and like that's interesting. Like you can tell through the pictures. There's also the study is Judaism, ancient knowledge, जहाँ आपके face को read करके आपके बारे में बताया जाता है. You believe everything you know till now only because that's what you are told to believe. Yes, my point of sharing this is, come on, like wake up. जो हमें बुजुर्गों ने बताया है, मौलवियों ने बताया है, society ने बताया है, don't disrespect to them, but it's programming, it's indoctrination. Maybe उनकी नीयत नहीं थी हमें गलत बताने की, and because of what you are told to believe, we are influenced, we are conditioned in a certain way to think that it's the only truth. That's the problem. हमें left hemisphere life, college office सब कुछ में we are so rationalize कर दिया गया. Left hemisphere should be balance between the left and right hemisphere. It's like आप सिर्फ अपना एक dominant hand use करो, but आप अपना दूसरा hand ना use करो. How's that gonna work? I just want you to think. Wonder if you ever get tired of this matrix we are living of other people's shoulds. क्या हम influenced हैं? क्या हम conditioned हैं? क्या जो हमें right बताया गया है उसके अलावा भी कोई way है? Right and wrong के अलावा भी कोई way है? Because 3D, as we are in heavy third dimensional, it's the heaviest dimension, and one of its basic characteristic is like duality. ये right है, ये wrong है, the fundamentalism. Life is not like that. We're told what is right, what is wrong. हमने इस चीज को कभी question नहीं किया, हमें ये सिखाया नहीं गया कैसे सोचना है, हमें just ये बताया गया that's the way, इस तरह सोचना है. If इसके अलावा भी कोई way हो, the path less traveled, but who decided it for us? किसने decide किया है? That's the only way to translate the Quran. That's the only way to do this. सब मुख्तलिफ इंसान है, but that's the way. You should get married. They are right timings. हर इंसान किताब की तरह है. हर इंसान की किताब दूसरे से मुख्तलिफ है, even if you are twins. हर इंसान की किताब में different chapters हैं. जरूरी नहीं है just because आप और मैं same year में पैदा हुए हैं तो वो सारे chapters जो आपकी life में मेरे भी हों. We need to stop comparing our बच्चे, our friends, अपने बहन भाइयों के बच्चों के साथ, उनकी class fellows के साथ. Just because anyone has lived their life well, does that give them the right to tell us how we should live? How can anyone else decide the rules of your life when they haven't lived your life? You are different. Everyone is different because हर एक के trauma is different है, हर एक की सोच different है, हर एक की pain different है, हर एक experience is different. Now, when no single person has the same experiences, childhood struggles, or environment, then rules can't be the same for everyone. It's such a common sense. It's the same as applying the rules, football ke rules or basketball ke game mein laga do. They're two different games, just like everyone is different and have different rules to play. The same is true in our lives. Each one of us is playing a different game, which is living a different life. So rules can't be the same. हर एक की struggles different है. When the paths are different, the rules are different. When you are different, rules are different. None of us is walking the same path. We are conditioned to believe that a certain way is the best way to do something. What if it doesn't work? When the reality is that there are always multiple ways of doing anything. That way is chosen by you. A code that fits someone else perfectly isn't guaranteed to fit you the same. जूता किसी पे अच्छा लग रहा है now, I wanna buy it. जरूरी नहीं मेरे ऊपर भी वही अच्छा लगे. When are we gonna stop the comparison competition? I spent my most of the part of the first year to the materialism buying. कपड़े, जूते. And now I'm sick of it. Sick of tangible stuff. But what to do? What's the path? Customize your code based on your body. कोई चीज खरीदते हो अपने body के मुताबिक लेते हो. Your rule of life, what you like. Minimal. But a way of life, your way of life is also customized based on your journey. हर एक की journey different है. हर एक की personality different है. Most of us unknowingly following a path that others have convinced us it's the right one. Still, there used to be 1950s parents में मार के बच्चे ठीक हो जाते हैं. Really? Because when you study in depth fear की psychology, and that's what जो मुझे चीज तंग करती है कुरान में, इस्लाम में, fundamentalist point of view से हमें अल्लाह ताला का खौफ बस हर अल्लाह से डरो. Like it's better translation वत्तकुल्लाह, be aware, be aware. डरने की psychology different है. Versus love की psychology, versus knowing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, versus knowing the universe, versus knowing the nature, versus knowing someone or something. And their ki curiosity. Tafakkarun. The problem with us is as a society and as a religion, we do the cherry picking. Just because for you it worked doesn't mean it will work for others too. Just because she's even मेरे लिए a couple of years पीछे work की है. Life is about learn, unlearn, and then relearn. That's the growth part. Life is not जो एक दफा मेरे लिए 5-6 साल पहले काम किया है मेरे लिए वो मैथड जरूरी नहीं है वो अब भी 25 में भी काम करे. I have to grow. We have to shed the skin just like snake. So most of us unknowingly follow the path that others have convinced us is the right one. We learn about ourselves according to someone else. We learn about them, not ourselves. When you are genuinely on your path, the future wouldn't be clear because if it is, then you are following someone else's blueprint. Same what Carl Jung says. Your life rule book is made by you. हम सब के अंदर वो आवाज है, ज़मीर की आवाज. इट्स नॉट कि अल्लाह ताला ने कहा आप मुसलमान हो सिर्फ ज़मीर उन्हीं के अंदर है. दूसरे रिलीजन्स के अंदर भी ज़मीर है. I guess that's the nature's voice. Tells you जब बड़े गलत कर रहे होते हैं to speak up in a respected way. Encourage others in public. किसी को दुरुस्त करना है तो अकेले में करो. How to do? What to do? Something in your life can only originate from within you. We have to go inside. The problem with us is हम बाहर नारे लगाते हैं, बाहर निकलते हैं. This say, problems mind के अंदर होती हैं, but another way of saying हमारे पास life में situations होती हैं. तो हमारी situation is like that. इस perspective में डालते हुए बाहर दुरुस्त करने से पहले अंदर अपनी foundation दुरुस्त करनी है हमें. So how to do? What to do? Something in your life can only originate from within you. It's a really hard path. You have to go inside. No one can guide you. There are really people here. The growth mindset though. Because you are the one playing this game. You set the rules. Now life is copying others. And by then, I hated myself more. So what Joseph Campbell talks, what Carl Jung talks, what Alan Watts talks, what Jerry Krishnamurti talks, what Gnosis is talking, Kabbalah, even Islam talks in a way. It's about your mindset. Unity देख रहे हैं या differences देख रहे हैं. जो अंदर का मौसम वही बाहर का मौसम. उसी चश्मे से आप बाहर देखते हो. The goal is to live life well. So how you do it is dependent on you. Adopt only things that match the flavor of your frequency. Your frequency, flavor of your life. What works for you? What doesn't work for you? Do things that help you be yourself, not someone else. What matters is that it should feel right for you, even if it looks wrong to someone else. People जिनका growth mindset नहीं होता, they're like, घर सवारी क्यों सीखनी है? What's the point? Just because you are लड़की, शादी करो, डिग्री लो ताकि अच्छा रिश्ता मिले, स्टेटस वाले में जाओ, बच्चे करो, and that's it. Then the problem with us ladies is, I have seen in my friends, हमने अपनी identity husband को बना लिया, बच्चों को बना लिया, और जब वो नहीं होते, we don't know what to do other than scrolling, एक दूसरे के बारे में बात करना, एक दूसरे के बारे में, ससुराल के बारे में शिकायतें करना, discussing others, discussing people. Why don't we have a purpose? बच्चों को भी एक टाइम के बाद you have to let them go. हमसे बच्चों को नहीं छोड़ा जाता. हम बच्चे की एक चीज करते हैं, स्पेशली मेल्स की, यानी भाइयों की, माएं बेटों की, and then we are like, because जितनी तरबियत हम लड़कियों की करते हैं, अगर हम उसका 1% भी लड़कों का कर दें, things will change. Everything starts from home, from the foundational years, with mother and then father. Why do you want to learn calligraphy? Why do you want to attend this dance class? this exercise gym? Why do you want to walk alone? Why do you want to drive? Why do you want to travel? What Rumi says, I don't remember exact lines, but जो जिसने वो चीज एक्सपीरियंस नहीं की ना, अब हर बात हर इंसान से शेयर नहीं कर सकते. हर कोई अपने पॉइंट से देखता है, हर कोई अपने पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू डर से देखता है. It's possible or it's not. So do whatever the heck makes you feel right. Even if it's wrong, you will find your path by yourself. You will make mistakes and do something right, but that's how you live life to the fullest and find your own rules to play in your background called life. Find your rules for your path by deciding your rights and your wrongs. You don't need to live in someone else's expectation of right and wrong. That's all our generation is doing. मम्मा को खुश करना, बाबा को खुश करना, ग्रैंडपा को खुश करना, दादी जान को खुश करना, उन चाचू को खुश करना, मॉडर्निस्ट वाले रिलेटिव्स को भी खुश करना, रिचर्ड मॉलबी वाले रिलेटिव्स को भी खुश करना. Where are we? What works for me? जब मैं deathbed पे होंगी, जब मैं कब्र में होंगी, then I'm gonna work for that. Start to live freely when you break that conditioning.